Okay, I've changed the shades for the last 3 races at Warwick Farm. A mile, benchmark 70 greets us, race 5, and the market says, once again an open market, $5 Miami-Dade, who needs a new rider, $5.50 Pianissimo, isn't it great to see him again, $7 Promas, Heidi, $8 Alliterate, $10 Our Beatnik, $11 Rebby the Red, $12 Citations, and the list goes on and on. 15 to Bar We Dream, 15 Bank on Henry, 16 another lager. There's only one horse longer. It's $26. C Waller, Francais. Karen Gate 1.
Nah.
Surely, well, we've got a few Hawkesbury trained horses that like to be in the van here. So to Bar We Dream is finally up to the mile and he'll be in the van there. Another lager has been ridden well forward at his 2 runs back. Rebby the Red hard on speed. Miami-Dade taking advantage of his low draw. Alliterate, who is back from the 2000 of the Wakeful Stakes. She's on speed. Pianissimo also on speed. The other 5 are going back.
I want this horse to just lead. Put
Who?
him to the sword. Number 8, Alliterate.
Isn't this an automatic pen job?
It's not. This is what I was saying, how contradictory I am.
Hang on, it's coming back from 2000.
Yeah, it's coming back from 2000. It's also coming back, well, it's Melbourne form, but it's the Group 2 Wakeful Stakes. And
Group 2 for 3-year-old fillies. It might as well be a maiden.
It's back
Might as
into
well-
a
Didn't you
Wednesday
see what
Metropolitan
Didn't you
race.
see what won the Group 1 of VRC Oaks?
Yes, well, we've mentioned that already, and I've already found that form line once.
Sort of, yeah.
1600 metres is this horse's go. 2000 was too far last start. It's at OSL in a Group 2. Was quite strong until later on in the race. If you think last time it was at Warwick Farm, as far as track stats are concerned, it was on a soft 5. Seriously, I think this thing needs bone dry. I think that's its go. I just, what odds did you say, Mark?
$8.
$8.
It's a takeable price.
I'm very keen because I think that the opposition are so poor as well. That's why I was able
they're a
to
bit timid, if anything. If we have a look at the 3 ahead of her in the betting, Miami-Dade, who has a sequence of every chance, but I'm going to tip him because he bumped into 2 gay horses the other day, which is a bit mean.
Yep.
$5.50 Pianissimo, who's dead set crying for, I don't know, to be, spelled maybe. And $7 Promas. Well, this horse, there's some sort of wrap around this horse because Hawkes trains it.
Geez, the over inflation of spruik about Hawkes horses is just
you must be loving this, Gord. It's straight out of the cottage, that hot cottage form.
Yes.
Okay,
yes,
so
I've noticed some quite high-profile people saying that was a good form race. Well, I was happy to win my money and pay every horse that actually ran in that race.
Right. Okay. So yeah, you make a case for Alliterate, and I think that's a reasonable case. Is there a saver here?
No.
It's chips all in.
It's chips all in. What, you said $8, didn't you?
$8.
Jesus. How does this not run a place?
She might be stuffed by her hurried trip down to Melbourne to race over 2,000 metres. It could be, I
don't know. Farrell. He just actually. So I was getting politics involved there, wasn't I? He just runs them around all the time. They always do a solid job.
They get themselves fit.
Yeah.
Probably 10th or 12th up is probably a good time to back that particular stable. I would suggest that I've already made the case for Miami-Dade, and the other horse that I'm really anxious to back soon, maybe not tomorrow, but very soon, is another lager who has returned so very well. The amount of speed that he's showing at this stage is a very, very good sign for him. So that's race 5. I don't think there's another horse we need to talk about there, Gord. I thought that Our Beatnik did less than 0 first up.
Yeah, exactly.
And he needs to be seen again.
Yep.
Well, 1,000 metres, and because we lost the last race at Gosford last Wednesday, this field has doubled in size. And
Tough race.
Yeah, so 12 plus 3 emergencies, and where do we start? $5 the Resumer Donjing Princess, $7 Beau Tourage, another resumer. $7.50 Duty Dude, who was hard in the market last week. I don't know why. $9 Wide Acclaim, $9.50 Hit the Mark. $10 Fly Forward, $11 Princess Command, and $19 Cosmic Cameo and King's Tariff. Alright, obviously there'll be a few in the van here. Cosmic Cameo from his wide gate. Beau Tourage, nice and fresh. Duty Dude is fresh and will be forward. Dongjing Princess will be handy, and Milady Hong Kong, could she get a start, will be making a play for the front. Are you prepared to send your money around again on Fly Forward after they refunded you last week?
Well, I'd say that's an omen bet because there's a fly in my glass of wine there. I would prefer if you went first here, Mark, because I really want to listen to what you have to say.
Okay. Dongjing Princess has that sense of timing about her. First up at 1,000, the mare, Snowden, K. McAvoy, trialling well enough, just being there. Cosmic Cameo has been sold out on account of his poor Saturday run last time, but I can tell you he's 1,000 metres only. And his run here, I preferred the run of Analocchio, but his run here was very sound, and $19 just seems a bit ridiculous. Beau Tourage is a 1,000 metre horse that will be primed for this race. I know that there's no information about how he's going other than you need to ring somebody that's been watching them work at Canberra, which is a very old school way of doing it.
And it's possible.
And Fly Forward, we spoke about him last week. He is a horse that I think, well, he's a progressive horse. 1,000 metres looks pretty sharp, but on account of his propensity to improve, I think he's in the race.
I don't know whether I'm going to kick myself after the race, but I had to be against Dongjing Princess. But then, you know, I always say just to ignore the trials.
Right. Oh, yeah, the Snowden trials. They're vexing.
Because Fly Forward was just so much better than Dongjing Princess in the trial. But then this is why I wanted you to go to first, because it's just like, how do you wrap your head around that? You just don't know.
Well, a 10-50 metre trial is probably giving you an indication for 1,200. And at 1,000, it's perhaps... It's not as strong a guide. It's because it's a longer trial than the distance of the race.
Well, I thought it was weakish.
That's because she didn't get the distance scored.
You know, I don't know. So I'm not sure whether I'm betting, but I think the best horse in the race might be number 2, Hit the Mark. What do you reckon?
Well, he's had lots of problems. Ex Van Dyke, Dickie Van Dyke horse that has trialled well enough. He's a 5-year-old gelding that is right in the race.
341 days off with only one 800 metre trial, but Christ, it was stylish.
There you have it.
And it beat proper horses in Butterboom and Improvement. Did it in decent time. Actually, quite good time. And 1,000 metres it's not a problem. That's one of your pals, Mark. Like, not to get so concerned about the distance of those trials over 1,000 metres. It just could be the best horse in the race, and I think it's long odds.
Right. So who are the competitors for best horse in the race?
None.
Sorry.
Fly Forward might have some ability, and Dongjing Princess might have some ability. Beau Tourage, I totally agree with you. 1,000 metres is its go, but look, yet again, like, massive question mark. 172 days off. You know,
well, that's the thing. You're always left guessing. This is the old school way. This is what when I first came into racing, every resumer looked like this. Very few triallers. And then in 1990, early 90s, John Size came along and started giving his horses 2 or 3 trials before they resumed. And everyone said, what the hell's this guy doing? And then he started trialling them between races. And they went, this is what's going on here. And he was so successful that it became the new normal. Yeah. So Beau Tourage, it's one of those situations where people will be whispering, going, the trainer says this is going very well. And, someone said they saw this horse work against this other horse at Canberra, blah, 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 blah. There's nothing public to look at. You just have to...
Like, Beau Tourage seemed to me, you remember watching it last preparation, I always had a bit of an opinion of it, but they always put, like, not superior jockeys on it. And well, they've done the same thing
Yeah, I know,
tomorrow,
I know,
haven't
I
they?
know.
Like you put a senior jockey on Beautirage, I'm very interested.
It's old school again. It's the
Yeah.
same deal.
Okay, so 2 from 4 and 10.
Race 7, the nightcap. And over 1,300 metres, a very good race. This perhaps my favourite race of the day when it all boiled down. $4.50, the debutante winner Bratislava, the 3-year-old, up against the older horses here. $5 Hogmanay, $8.50 Realised Potential, $10 Most Exalted Involving, $11 King Darcy Sanea, $15 Via Napoli, $17 Rocker Mahal, $19 Schnitzel Knight. Did I mention $8.50 Realised Potential? I think I did. $51 Keymaster is the one out of the market, and he will be in the van. Rock of Mahal comes back from a mile to 1,300, but not far away. Bratislava is heading forward with King Darcy. Bratislava wears the shades and 11.50 up to 1,300. King Darcy using him to try and get into a position. Realised Potential on the speed. Schnitzel Knight's resuming, so we'll have him back off the speed. That's pretty much it. Come on, you must love this race.
Oh, I didn't. I wasn't quite sure because if you noticed lately, Soft Kills Provincials O'Shea Stable.
What was soft about it?
They springboard off it, but
There was nothing soft about it. It had to fucking...
it's soft against the other horses in this particular race have far more credentials.
What do you mean? He's won a bloody... That's a hot horse grand finalist.
Okay,
what...
Grand finalist was the first starter.
Yeah, it's a hot horse.
Okay, how are we supposed to know it's a hot horse when it's only had one start, Mark?
Because of what those horses did. They spread-eagled the field, they ran time.
Yep.
It just looked really good to the eye.
Mm-hmm.
And...
Well, this is awesome. This is why I love listening to you, because you track that kind of data and I track what have you done against other horses of a superior level.
So you're looking for more information. I'd suggest taking a multi, race 3 number 1 into race 7 number 12. Same form line. When number 1 overachieves in race 3,
Or maybe go place in race 3.
place multi.
Place in to win. No, go place in to win.
Oh well, maybe
Because
okay.
I don't think it's going to win race 3.
All right, I'd say just take a win
Yeah.
multi, and a place multi, win multi.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, so you're keen on it, are you?
Oh, I love what it did. That gay horse kicking along on the inside, and there was another gay horse that raced one out, one back, and couldn't keep up. Go back
And
up.
the gate. So I was going to pen it, okay, and then
Bratislava.
I interrogated grand finalist
Right.
and decided not to pen it.
Okay.
I've got it on top, but anyway. The other one I was interested in, but I want your opinion yet again, is number 2, Realised Potential.
Slug, complete slug, but discounted here. Marked at $6.50. It is $8.50. I'm surprised it's that long. It's just one of those horses that had its chance the other day. Sonic Switch managed to get over the top of it.
I think Sonic Switch might be a decent horse, Mark. So,
It's just this level.
They
I
didn't
think
gap
it's
the
just
rest.
this level. Just this level.
They gapped the rest.
What do you mean they gapped the rest? It was-
1.3 lengths.
That's not gapping anything.
That's gapping.
2.5. Hey, what's his name?
Eduardo.
No,
Jose.
Raphael.
Hey.
See you, Raphael. Yeah. Look, there was that slow horse of who's it? That ran around at Kembla on Saturday, and Claire Nutman rode it from gate 1 and was poking along there. It finished 2 lengths behind the winner in that race.
Okay, so Realised Potential first up this preparation was Top Striker and a GNC. Now I know a GNC actually, what did it, place in a group race down in Melbourne?
Group, maiden. Honestly, it's just garbage. Look, there's a progressive horse here at number 12, and there is a horse here, number 10, that's had no luck at its last 2 starts. 15.50 at Canterbury, and then 1400 ran into the bull on song at Hawkesbury. King Darcy, Hieronymus, be on.
Yeah?
God, yeah. It's like crying out for this race.
How many starts this prep?
I don't know, but it's relatively fresh off its last start. It's been a while.
27 days.
Yeah. So back to 1300, I think suits here. Most exalted, well, you know, okay. Snitzel Knight ended up back at the provincials. In fact, he is a provincial horse, Snitzel Knight, and he's your line through Realised Potential and a lot of and Rock of Mahal and a lot of runners in this race.
Oh, that trial was terrible.
Yeah, so
But
okay,
it was
but it's a
Snowden.
Snowden horse.
I know.
Snowden horse.
It's just so confusing.
Involving had every conceivable. Have you ever seen a horse get presented with a race there the other day and just refuse? Sanaya is tied to it, although Bowman gets on board. In fact, Sanaya is tied to Hogmanay in so many ways. And Hogmanay, honestly, who gives a fuck about that race
Involving
first
is
up?
tied to Realised Potential as well.
Yeah.
Demolition
Well,
race.
Realised Potential
Yeah.
was a much better run than the Demolition race.
Yeah.
Didn't it? So, okay, you're tipping number 12, or you're sort of I'm persuading you about number 12.
You're persuading me.
All right. So so you've Realised Potential, and have you got anything else?
The only look, I probably won't be betting in the race, but the only one I might play is number 12.
Okay. Time for Gordo's play of the day.
Yeah, well, this is why I've got to be careful these days because it cost me a price last week.
Just like share the love.
Share the love. It's about me making money, mate.
Share the love. Come on, the show's been good, such good karma for you.
Good karma when you only get $2.50 when you could be getting $3.40. I don't
Yeah,
call
but
that good karma.
those horses would lose if you weren't spreading the love.
Oh, okay. So it's about that, is it?
Well, have a look at it. How you been going since
sort of-
August the 1st?
What are we going to do? Start smoking pot?
How you been going since August the 1st?
Terrible.
Come on. Okay. Well, tip something else. Throw a bit of early.
I'll just give a few that I'm definitely going to be backing.
Okay.
So I'm going to be backing race 1, number 2, Calander. I'm going to be backing race 2, number 2, Crown Him. And then I'm absolutely, definitely going to be backing race 5, number 8, Alliterate. There's 3 horses.
Okay. All right. So I like race 1, number 1, and that'll do me. That'll do us. We'll be back on.
I've got to
Friday?
turn the camera off and then let's have a little bit of a chat.
What if I sneakily don't get to turn it off? See you on Friday. Don't forget to have a look at the ratings to win info pack, which is a fair bit of reading. So you might want to do that midweek rather than later on in the week when you're trying to do the Saturday form. We'll be back on Friday with the Saturday preview show for Rosehill.
There you go.